Hello, and welcome to this special edition of The Conversation at airsafe.com. Today I'd like to talk about the fatal event that occurred early this morning involving an Atlasjet MD-83 near Isparta, Turkey. The plane was on a domestic flight from Istanbul to Isparta when it disappeared from radar screens. The crew had requested permission to land shortly before the aircraft crashed near the town of Kesiborlu, about 12 kilometers from the Isparta airport. All 7 crew members and 49 passengers were killed. While the aircraft was flying under the direction of Atlasjet, it had actually been leased from world-focused airlines. Atlasjet has been in operation since 2001. It's an airline based in Turkey with both domestic and international routes. It has a fleet of about 15 aircraft, including Boeing, Airbus, and Canadair jets. The aircraft involved in today's event, the MD-83, is part of the MD-80 series, originally designed by McDonnell Douglas. The first fatal event involving this aircraft was in 1981. There have been 14 total fatal events, including today's. 7 of those had no survivors. 4 of these events have been in the U.S., the most recent one being in the year 2000. Prior to today, the most recent fatal event involving an MD-80 series aircraft was a crash involving an MD-82 from One To Go Airlines in Phuket, Thailand, in September of 2007. At airsafe.com, the definition of a fatal event is any circumstance where one or more passengers on an aircraft flight die from causes that are directly related to the operation of that aircraft. The fatal event may be due to an accident or due to a deliberate act by another passenger, a crew member, or by one or more persons not on the aircraft. These events include sabotage, hijacking, or military action, and exclude cases where the only passenger deaths were the hijackers, saboteurs, or stowaways. Although today's event is still under investigation, it clearly fits the criteria for a fatal event. Through the first 11 months of 2007, there have been 8 fatal events involving large jet transports. No fatal events were in the U.S. 2 of these 8 were in Europe, today's in Turkey, plus a previous one in Russia. There have been 3 events in Asia, 1 in Thailand, and 2 in Indonesia. 2 events in Africa, 1 in Cameroon and 1 in Congo, and 1 in South America, in Brazil. In 4 of these 8 events, all passenger and crew were killed. This podcast was brought to you by the airsafe.com Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit charity that supports aviation safety and security education. For more information about the Foundation's work, please visit www.airsafe.org. For more information about airline safety, including updates on the most recent fatal event, please visit airsafe.com at airsafe.com.